You've seen it, right? That one simple math problem that pops up online and just breaks the internet. The comment section splits right down the middle. Well, guess what? It's not a trick question. It's all about a fundamental rule we all learned once upon a time, but maybe got a little rusty on. Today, we're going to master the order of operations. All right, take a quick look at this. Seems simple enough, doesn't it? Go ahead, try to solve it in your head. I'll give you a second. Got an answer? Okay, so if you got 50, hey, you are in good company. That is the most common mistake people make. It's a totally logical way to look at it, but it's wrong. The real answer is 18, and understanding why is the whole key to unlocking how math really works. Now, this isn't just some random brain teaser. It actually exposes a huge misunderstanding about how we're supposed to read a math problem. It's a true 50-50 problem because it splits everyone into two groups: the people who read it like a sentence, from left to right, and the people who know the rules of the road. And that's the interesting part, isn't it? It reveals a fundamental truth. You can't just read a math equation like you're reading a book. No. Math has its own set of traffic laws, a special order you have to follow if you want to get to the right destination. So, how in the world do we navigate these rules? Well, lucky for us, there's a simple, really powerful tool called PEMDAS. And I find the best way to visualize it is to think of it as a ladder. PEMDAS is just an acronym, a little memory trick that tells you the exact order you need to tackle any equation. Think of it as the universal guidebook that makes sure that you, me, and a mathematician in another country all get the same single correct answer to the same problem. So here's how this ladder works. You always start at the very top and you work your way down. First rung, parentheses. Anything inside them, you do that first. Second rung, exponents. Now this third rung, this is absolutely crucial. It's for multiplication and division. Together, you solve them as you see them, from left to right. And that exact same tiebreaker rule applies to the final rung, addition and subtraction. All right, theory is one thing, but actually doing it is where it all starts to make sense. So let's try a new problem, and we're going to use our PEMDAS ladder for every single move we make. Okay, here we go. Our equation is 16 divided by 4 times 2 plus 5. First thing we do is scan for the top of our ladder. Are there any parentheses? Nope. How about the next rung, exponents? None of those either. Okay, so we move down to that third rung, multiplication and division. Now here we have both division and multiplication. Remember the rule, they're tied, so we just work from left to right. The very first thing we see is 16 divided by 4. So we do that and we get 4. Our equation is now a little simpler, 4 times 2 plus 5. We're not done with this rung yet. We're still on multiplication and division, so we keep going from left to right. The next piece is 4 times 2, which gives us 8. And look at that. The problem has simplified all the way down to just 8 plus 5. We've totally cleared the multiplication and division rung, which means we can finally move to the last step on our ladder, addition and subtraction. And all that's left is 8 plus 5. And there it is. The correct and only correct answer is 13. See? By following the ladder, we navigated that problem perfectly, step by step. Okay, feeling a little more confident? Good. Because now I'm going to show you the most common trap. This is the one where people who even know PEMDAS can still get tripped up. Just look at this equation. I mean, the temptation is so strong to just start on the left, right? 10 minus 3. It feels natural, it feels like the right thing to do, but it's a trap. And why? Because our ladder tells us something else has to jump the line. This right here, this is the moment of truth. The trap is giving in and doing the subtraction first. But the PEMDAS ladder tells us that multiplication is on a higher rung than subtraction, so we have to solve that 2 times 4 before we do anything else. So once we do the right thing and take care of the multiplication, the problem instantly gets simpler. And now we're on the final rung of the ladder with just some addition and subtraction left. And here we are again, on that final rung. Addition and subtraction are tied. So what's the rule? Yep, you got it. We solve from left to right. So 10 minus 3 is 7. And then 7 plus 8 gives us our final correct answer, 15. You see, that's really the key. By just trusting the process, you can look at any of these problems and solve them with total confidence. It's all about building that reliable mental habit. And you know, this is probably the most important thing to take away from all of this. The order of operations isn't really just about getting the right number. It's about teaching us how to follow a logical, structured process to find a solution. And man, that is a skill that helps you way beyond a math class. So, the order of operations is like this hidden set of rules that keeps the language of math consistent for everyone. And it kind of makes you wonder, right? What's another unspoken rule you follow every single day without even thinking twice about it? Whether it's how you make your coffee or how you navigate a tricky conversation, our lives are just full of these hidden processes.